What's going on, everybody? Chris from Chris B's Toys and Treasures here. So I have a haul video for you guys finally. I went out to Arizona a few weeks ago, and while I was out there, I bought a bunch of stuff. And there's some really good stuff. Some of it I've sold already, actually made a bit of money already. But I just finally I had to mail back some of the boxes, obviously. I couldn't bring all that back on the plane. And I just finally got the last box. There was a lot of laser discs, so 3 of the boxes went back media mail. The last one, 2 of them showed up really fast, so I was surprised. But the third one, like you would expect of media mail, took almost, I think it was like about 12 days to get here or something like that. I actually had to open a search request, and then it miraculously showed up like a day and a half later. But anyway, without further ado, let me show you what came back from Arizona with me. So as you see, a lot of t-shirts. We have some really cool vintage hats and a whole bunch of laser discs. Try to go through them a little bit, show you some of my favorites. Not necessarily going to be able to show you everything, but let's get to showing you a little bit of what's in here. Start with this one. Actually, this is one of my favorites. So are you guys familiar with George Barris? He was a car designer, designed a whole bunch of classic cars, a lot, as you see on there. He designed the Munster cars. This is from the Barris collection. It's a 2X, and I don't think it was ever worn. It feels like it's never been washed. Really, really nice shirt. It is not single stitch though. So that is a newer one, but I think it'll still be a good shirt. And we got a whole bunch of, like, this is a single stitch here on an anvil tag. It is Jim Click Racing with the Ford GT40. That's a cool one. Anything car related, which a lot of this stuff is. And then here's another Jim Click Racing. I like that one. So this one has never been worn. It's on a Haynes tag. It is not single stitch, but I don't know what this logo is. If anybody has any idea, Psycho Gnats. And based on this collection of being mostly like motocross and Baja and off-road vehicles, racing type of stuff, and the fact that this fly or whatever it is holding like a Baja Jeep type of thing, I think it might be some kind of club or something. But yeah, it's kind of neat. I mean, it's definitely never been worn. It's an XL, so that's cool. Here's another one that's never been worn. This is a long sleeve. And there's a lot of this stuff in here also. Mini Enduros. Long sleeve shirt. Here's another one just like it. This one also has never been worn. Honda Mini Trail bike. And then there's a whole bunch of these for some event on where they would ride those mini enduro bikes through, I think it was Payson, Arizona? No, Lake Pleasant. But there was the second annual. Then there was also some for the first annual, and there's multiples of those. A whole bunch of these. Gordon's Well, I actually had to look it up. This is a place in California where people go like this. People do a lot of off-road sand dunes and stuff like that. So anyways, and apparently they had shirts made. This was 2005 President's Day. I like the Halloween ones. What was this? Okay, so this was 2000 President's Day. There was a 2005 New Year. Okay, so here's one of my favorites from this. It was what year is this? 2004 Halloween one for that Gordon's Well. Here's another Halloween. This one was 2005 Halloween. I think those are really cool. I think those will do well. No pun intended. Another President's Day. This one was 2006 President's Day. They got the presidents doing the off-roading. There's Fox Racing, and this is not a single stitch. But a lot of this Fox Racing stuff does well, so I'll have to look that up, and it is an official Fox Racing tag, and it's XL, so I'm sure that'll sell. And then there's a bunch of shirts in here, just random, like Yamaha factory parts. There's even a Time to Make the Donuts. American Sand Association. Then there's some that are like driver related, like this one. I actually looked them up. I think this shirt is going to do well. This is Ivan Stewart. Obviously, he was a Baja truck racing guy. Iron Man Ivan Stewart. Here's one for a Yamaha motorcycle. Napa Racing with a schedule on there for 2003. There's a Nissan Truck 1. That's neat. This one's a little bit beat up, but I really like it. I might actually keep this one. 2X. That's going to be too big for me. A Bob's Big Boy. I just love the logo. Love the classic old school logo on that. And this one is neat also. This is a restaurant in Arizona. I don't know if they're anywhere else, but I know that we had them in Arizona. Bill Johnson's Big Apple. I don't even know if they still exist, to be honest with you. If not, that shirt will probably have some value to it. Here's another one that's driver related. It looks like it's Walker Evans. So the truck racing. This one's different. Kind of didn't really fit in with everything else, but it was kind of cool. Ernest Tubbs Record Store. Speaking of not fitting in with everything else. How about this one? This is for... Ready for this? Rasta condoms. All the different, yeah, you know, different ways you can use it, I guess. different posiciones, they might say in Arizona. All right, anyways, back on to the rest of the shirts. Lake Elsinore GP. It's motocross. There's a bunch of motocross in here. I think these motocross are going to do well. This one feels like it hasn't been worn. Another Elsinore, looks like 2005 Lake Elsinore GP. Here is a Jeremy McGrath shirt, 1998 champion. I think that'll definitely do well. Here is a Motocross US Open in Las Vegas, 2005. Here's one for 2003. Oh, it's Jeremy McGrath again. Yep, McGrath Racing, 2003. Jeff Emig, another motocross racer, Supercross champion. $1999 Supercross. This one has, looks like a 25th anniversary tour. Oh, and then it shows all the people that won. Oh, that Jeff Emig and Jeremy McGrath. So Jeff Emig won in 97. So I wonder if that shirt was from 97 or 98. And then Jeremy obviously had his reign of terror there for quite a few years. That's a neat shirt. That feels like it hasn't been worn also. Here's another, looks like a Suzuki of Yamaha Suzuki of Arizona. Here's a Supercross Bash. That's also an Arizona related shirt. Now these are cool. These are some true vintage No Fear shirts. This one is got Grow a Pair on the front, and then on the back it has the No Fear logo, and it is a No Fear tag on that one. This one, I can't remember if it was No Fear. Oh, it's just Got Sand. So sand racing, Baja, again, that's related to most of the other shirts in here. Here's another No Fear. It's only a sport if you use a ball. It's a real sport if you use two. Alrighty then. No Fear. Another No Fear shirt with the No Fear tag. It says No Fear on the front, and then there's the back. And there is yet one more. Don't be scared. Quit sniveling. No Fear. So there's 4 No Fear shirts in this bunch. And then my favorite thing about these was the Datsun 510 shirts. Oh, there's also this Nissan jacket. 300ZX. Really nice jacket. There's nothing on the back, but it says it's a large. It's a very small large, I think. But it's a cool jacket. The Datsun stuff, these are really neat. And there's a lot, like, I have not been able to find comps for any of this Datsun stuff, so I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to sell it. A lot of them are club-related shirts. There is a little bit of history for these BREs. It says original BRE on the front and the back on the little front pocket there. And these are definitely older. Those are single stitch. Here's another one of those. This one's still in a bag. This is definitely one of the ones that had never been worn. 25th anniversary. This is really, really nice shirt. United 510 owners. Another Datsun shirt, 510. This is one of my favorites. That really cool Datsun on the back. Smaller one on the front. There's another Datsun. This one definitely has not been worn. And it's an XL. It's newer. It's a double stitch. This right here is cool. So you remember old when you would go to the fair or whatever and get a shirt made? That's basically what this one is here. Really neat. So the front says Datsun 510. It's got the car and everything. And then on the back it says Gary's 510. So it must have a picture of his car. Airbrush, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, that's really neat. So that's it for all the shirts and the jacket. Now we got a bunch of hats also. Now this one here, I had 3 of these. I actually listed one. I already sold one. It's sold. You'll see the head in my end of the month video, my January recap. It sold it in just about 9 minutes. It wasn't even listed for 9 minutes. $89.99 it sold for. Very happy about that sale. So I actually just listed another one. I upped it a little bit to $99. Within 2 minutes, somebody asked me if I would take $60 for it. So, probably not. Not right away anyways. We'll see what happens with those other 2. So right there, as you see, it ended up selling for $99.99. So then the third one, I decided to do as an auction starting at $99.99 with a $199 buy it now option. Well, guess what? Within 10 minutes of the auction being up, somebody actually used the $199.99 buy it now option and bought it. So now I'm wondering, what if I didn't have that on there? Should I have just let the auction run? Maybe I could have got $400 for the hat. I don't know, but either way, great sale. With those other 2. And then there's the FMF Racing, like a little corduroy snapback hat. These 2 Datsuns, which I thought these were going to be a huge score. They would be if they were in great condition. Unfortunately, they are not. So the red one would definitely, you know, display beautifully or whatever, but it would need to be fixed. The back, it's really, really fragile. It cracked when I went to take the picture of the whole thing. Like, you can't even separate it. It's just too fragile. It would need a whole new plastic. I know that's possible to fix those. And then this one has good back on it, and it wears just fine. Like, I could wear it. Let's see if it fits on my head. See, it actually wears just fine, but the brim itself, it's all like the cardboard in there is all cracked up. But hey, it looks good. So if anybody wants a deal on these Datsun hats, shoot me a line. But yeah, I probably would have listed them about $60 to $70 a piece if they were not broken like that. That blue one is still really nice. It still wears really, really nice. This one is new. It is Honda factory performance. It actually still has, you know, the cardboard insert thing in there. That was never worn. And then the other ones, I have all of these listed already. This really cool Nissan corduroy with the rope. That's a snapback hat. And the same hat in like a teal blue. Again, corduroy with that rope on there, snapback hat. This one is really neat. Nissan Motorsports. Again, a mesh snapback. I have that one listed. Another Nissan Motorsports. Again, it's a mesh snapback. And finally, there's this hat. It's like a velvet. And it's got this more of like some kind of adjustment thing on the back here. Not quite a snapback, but that's a neat hat too. So next up, we have a bunch of, in this same auction had a bunch of bags. So I got some Polo sport bags. I'll show you this one that I have here. I actually got two of these. This one is still, as you see, new in the bag, in the plastic bag. I got two of these. One has been listed already. This was a promo in the 90s. Like, you see right there, it's your gift. If you spent so much, $35. If you spent $35 on Polo sports stuff, you would get a bag for free. I believe that was my research about in the mid 90s. The store did that. I think the one I have listed in that $79 range, something like that. Actually, last used one sold for quite a bit of money, so I listed mine at $79. I did just sell, also I'll put this up on the screen, a promo of football. It was a Polo Sport, really nice Polo Sport football, still in the box with the same thing. You would buy so much and you would get the football for free. And then there's this other bag. Another Polo bag. This is not Polo Sport, but Polo Ralph Lauren. It's a green, more of a carry-on type of bag. Expands out really big. That was also in there. A Fox Honda backpack in really excellent condition. It has been used, but very lightly. Here is one. It's had a ton of views, my listing. Troy Lee Designs. So this is one, it has Troy Lee Designs race team on it. It's a backpack. This is one you would carry like your helmet, your equipment or whatever. But it's got a ton of pockets. It's in just excellent shape. There's a little bit of wear on this, obviously scraping or whatever this strap would do. But other than that, no holes, no nothing. Really, really nice condition. I'm not sure how I'm even going to sell this. I might just take this out to my antique booth, to be honest with you. Mitsubishi Motors. It's a gigantic vinyl sign. I might throw it on eBay. But it's just like a vinyl flag type sign. It's huge. You see it folded out. So that's pretty neat. It was just kind of hidden under the bags. What's going on, everybody? So thank you very much for watching this video. You'll see it's a lot different now. I don't know if you noticed in the other video, you could see like some snow in the back. This is out that same window. It's now a few months later from when I first shot that video, the rest of this video. and I actually lost the ending somehow. I shot me, finishing off the video talking about what I showed you and all that good stuff. Well, I lost it between then and now, and so I'm reshooting the end here. This is what happens when you are so bad about putting videos out. So anyway, I'm really trying to get more stuff out, but wait till you guys see the epic sale video that I just made. I had my best sale ever today, or late last night, early this morning. So look for that video. That I'm excited about that. So anyway, I'm going to get this video finished up now and hopefully get this video out today or tomorrow so you guys can check that out. So what I'm doing with all the vintage t-shirts that were in this video, I haven't listed any of those yet. None of those have sold yet. So if you're into any of that stuff, make sure to follow me on Whatnot. I'm going to take all of those vintage t-shirts that I showed, and I didn't show even half of them in this video, but I will be taking all of those to my Whatnot. I'm actually setting up in my basement. I'm setting up a big Whatnot studio down there to make my Whatnot shows a lot easier. So yes, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Please hit that subscribe, like, all that good stuff. I appreciate every one of you.